if you've heard Clayton talk about the bus stop before, the bus stop is the ideal place to sit to catch the wave.
Yeah.
Just to put it in
where you can get onto the
nutshell.
wave effortlessly.
Yeah. So this photograph was sent in, and it was basically where is the bus stop on this wave. And let me bring this up bigger on the screen there so that you guys can see it. So Clayton, we can't draw on it because we're not in coach's eye.
Yep. Okay. So we've got point A, B, C, and D, and I heard so many people saying they are going to be on the shoulder at probably point A or point B. Now, something that you might not know, and did you read the homework, all that science stuff? Did you go through it?
It was pretty big. I've read a bit of it. I've been too busy trying to film you guys talking.
No worries. So I've been reading up, and basically water travels faster through, waves or swells travel faster through deeper water.
Yeah.
And as they start hitting shallower water, they slow down. Okay. That means if you are sitting where the wave's going to break, the wave slows down, makes it easy to catch. But if you're on the shoulder, the swell's still traveling pretty fast. And that's where you almost see the waves wrap around, because the shoulder is traveling faster than where the wave's breaking, which makes it harder to catch. So point A, the wave's way harder to catch than point D.
Okay.
So you can ride a shorter board and catch it easier at point D than someone who sits on the shoulder. They're going to have to ride a longer board with more volume because they're uncomfortable to catch that wave at point A.
So the bus stop you're saying is point D.
Yes.
Because to me that looks pretty damn scary, if I'm going to be honest.
So it wouldn't have looked that scary when he's paddling into it.
It looks like it's about to throw him into the what was it the mine shaft is what they said to me.
He's almost caught that late. He was out of position. Had he been further out and maybe a bit more to the left, like if there was an F or even an H, he would be in the barrel. That's where you want to be.
All right.
So he's almost starting to miss the best part of the wave. He'll probably even miss the barrel.
So okay, I still can't. Now, I hope that I'm not the only one here. I can't get my head around that, because I feel that if you were any further more to the right of D, so if there was an E, then you're going to be in the lip that's already thrown.
Then you're sitting too close in. You have to be slightly further out where the wave's drawing before it throws. My point being, anywhere to the left of D is going to be a lot harder to catch that wave. Okay. D is the easiest place because you're going to get the maximum amount of speed as you drop into that wave. Okay. Now, what's happening over there? A lot of people are going to look down and get pitched over the falls.
Okay.
You almost got to look up and then drop in and pick your line.
Right.
So if you get scared by that wave and you're looking down, you're not creating any lift, you're just going to nosedive. It's important to keep your eyes level and almost push a shopping trolley to where you want to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm not questioning you. I just think that the place of D looks super scary on that wave. I would feel that I was.
You want to be.
I want to get picked
inside E and F. You want to be like inside that barrel.
Okay. So in that situation then, so we're going to be talking about pop-ups a little bit later on, and we're going to be looking at them.
Yeah.
So in that point D, and this is what happened when we were out on the reef, I felt like I just got thrown straight over by the lip.
Yes, how easy was it to catch that wave?
Well, no, because that's the one that I ended up underneath the water on.
Where did you look?
Well, I looked down.
There we go.
Right, it was pretty easy to catch.
Then, okay, you caught bigger waves later that day.
Yeah.
Where were you looking on those ones?
All right, I was looking like whereabouts I wanted to go rather than straight down.
So it was the same type of wave, just as probably even bigger.
Okay.
But you looked at the wave's potential, so you looked at the solution rather than the problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So take it from point D. D's not for danger. D's for direct your gaze whereabouts you want to go, and not down. That's a lot of D's in one sentence.
So
That's
at
pretty good.
D, I can ride a shorter board. The wave's catching me, so I can just glide into it. If I'm out of position, I'm at like point B or point A. Then I have to really paddle hard. I'm almost at the back of the wave, so I'm going to try to put my chin on just to try to paddle over it to get into it. Where D, I can just arch my back. That's where the Oreo biscuit works. I could easily catch that wave.
Okay.